Okay. Okay, so welcome all. Welcome to Financial Fitness Program. My name is Samir Bapat, and today we are going to understand the secrets of gaps in candlestick patterns. Believe me, I'm not exaggerating. I don't exaggerate when I say that Japanese love gaps. They look for gaps, they mark the gaps in their trading. When they are doing the trading, they will mark and keep that level wherever the gap has occurred, and they know something is going to happen in near future around that levels where the gap has happened, and then they take the trade accordingly. So gaps are, along with candlestick, are the most favorite thing of Japanese traders. Today we will understand why. So I have yes from all of you who have already attended the two webinars earlier, the candlestick pattern, tug of war between bulls and bear. And just hold on. I think my connection is poor. Just hold on. Oh, just give me 1 minute. Net connection. I don't know why it is showing not okay. My net connection is not very strong. Okay, now it is. We have switched over to. Okay, am I connected? Am I audible? Yes. Okay. No, it was breaking. I switched over to a better network. I have two connections, so I switched over to the better connection now. My connection is good, better quality now than the previous one. Okay. So great. Again, so we are going to learn about the secrets of gaps. Secrets of gaps in candlestick pattern. Now, and Japanese love this. Believe me, Japanese people love gaps. I'll explain you why. So, first of all, what is a gap? Let's understand what is a gap, what we are learning right now. So, let me draw a picture. Don't judge me by the way I make the picture, but you can see my whiteboard, right? If you can see my whiteboard, just type W. Drawing board, if you can see, yes. Okay. So, now let's say this is one candle. This is one green candle. Let's say, let me, okay, clear all drawings. And I have this green candle. I have this green candle, and this is the candle. If you can see the candle, and this is the wick. Let me just shade it so that its body is shaded. And now, before that day, this is the another candle, and this is day one, and this is day two. Color does not matter, but like this candle, this candle, this candle, you can see there are two candles. So I'll call this candle one. Okay. Can someone type one if you are clear what I'm saying? One. Okay, great. Thank you. So now this is candle one. That was yesterday. The candle closed, a full tug of war happened throughout the day. Open, high, low, close. It closed here. The high went till here. Next day, what happened? The price jumped. It opened at this place. So the price gapped up at 9:15. The wick went down till here, then again the price went up and it closed here. Okay. Now the difference between, see, you see there, since I have drawn it, can you see there is a gap between the high of this candle and low of this candle? This is called gap. Okay. No, this is not gap up. Don't confuse between gap up, what people use normally. Okay. This, just assume it's a gap. Okay, when there is a gap between the high of day candle and the next day low, if there is a gap, same way it can be other way around also. Like if you have a red candle, let's say this is a red candle and this is the wick, higher wick, lower wick. Next day the candle is formed like this, and there is a gap between the high, this is the low, and this high, there is a gap. So any gap between high and low is called gap in Japanese. Okay, so don't take it as an opening gap and all, don't get confused with that. It's a pure, the lowest tip versus the highest tip is the gap. Can I have yes from all of you if the gap, what I mean by gap, is clear? Yes. Okay, great. Now okay, now why these gaps, how these gaps are used? So gaps are used as support and resistance. Those who have been learning support resistance, they'll understand. Those who have started new, those who are beginners right now, they might not have got the grip of support resistance. Don't worry, just go with the flow. I'll be taking it on coming Thursday, support resistance. So go with me. So gap is used as a support resistance, or for a target setting, or for a breakout. So gaps are of three types. One is the breakaway gap, one is the exhaustion gap, and one is continuation gap. Today, unfortunately, I could not find example of continuation gap. It's like a magic. Continuation gap is like a magic. I'll find one good example and post it in the group. Today, I'll explain breakaway gaps and exhaustion gap, and other gaps also for support resistance. So how many of you have gone in a marathon or marathon race, right? They run for 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, 45 kilometers, something like that. So how many of you have actually gone and participated in marathon? Can I have yes if you have participated? 10K, okay, no, fantastic. So Praveen has participated, good. Gaurav has gone. How about others? If you have not participated, at least you have watched it on TV, a starting of marathon where hundreds of people are standing in one location, right? Everyone like just like they say, कंधे से कंधा टकरा रहा है मतलब लोगों का, or and people are not able to move and they are standing in one place and all ready to go, and there is a like hundreds of people standing for a marathon. If you have not participated there, at least you have seen. Type yes if you have seen the lots of hordes of people standing there, right? So now see what happens is, if there are so many people, the professionals, what they will do is they will try to they will try to break away from that complete crowd, right? So they will, what they will do is they will put some energy, they'll put some energy initially and try to break away from all that crowd. They'll try to go ahead, they don't want to just like collide with people, so they will try to put some energy and break away from that crowd. So they will put some energy for the breaking away. So far so good. Can I have yes if my example is clear? The winners will try to break away, putting some additional energy. Same way, those people who run marathon, or those people who run for longer duration, see what happens is, when you are about to reach to finishing line, right? You are running for last half an hour, 1 hour, you're almost about to finish 10 kilometers, and you see the line in front of you, the finish line. What you do is, yaar abhi bahut ho gaya, let me put some energy and finish it. So you will sort of pull all the energy and take a speed and finish it. That is called exhaustion. So now you are exhausted. So if you are a good runner, initially you will break away from the crowd and create a gap between the crowd. When you finish the race, when you come back to the finishing line, you will try to finish it, and you are exhausted, so you'll finish it off and then go for rest, right? Same way, the gap, when you see gap, gap also reflects these 2 points: a breakaway gap and a exhaustion gap. Try to understand this principle from this basis. Now I'll present to you this Asian paints. Okay, now if you can see, this is a Asian paints chart. You can see, everyone can see Asian paints chart here. Okay, now if I zoom in here, first let me just hide the volumes. See, can you see there is a gap? This is 12th May 2021 candle, and this is 14th May. There is a clear cut. This is the high of the candle, and this is the low of the candle. There is a clear cut gap between the two. Yes, if you see the value of also the high of 12th May is 2588.95, and low of 14th May is 2601. So 2601 minus 2588, almost 10 points gap, right? There is a 10 points gap between high and low. How many of you can see this? Yes, clear. So there is a gap. Now there is a typical behavior of breakaway gap. Okay, this will help you in earning money. How it will help is, first, if you see a gap, see what has happened previously. Do you see the price moving sideways? Sideways, when I say it is not going anywhere, just it is going up, down, at the same location. It is moving up and down, up and down, up and down. Right. So it is crowded. You can say the lot of candles are crowded, and the price gaps up. The price gaps up with energy. What is the energy? Energy is the volume, the number of shares bought. So there is a characteristics for a breakaway gap. You have to see that it has to bottom out. It has to go sideways for some time. Then there will be a break away from that. There will be a breakaway gap with the volume boost. Yes, Sanjeev is saying boost, and then it will start going up. It will go up. So you can buy above the high of this candle. If you see a breakaway gap, when you see something moving on the sideways, you see a breakaway gap with a huge volume. So you can write down breakaway gap with a volume. It will go up, and when you see a breakaway gap, see now after it went up from here, this point onwards, it has gone up. You can buy. It has gone up, up, up. And if you see here, there is a gap here. Okay. There is a gap here. See, there is a difference here. It's a very minute difference, but still there is a difference. The high is 3210 and low is 3215. So 5 points gap, but there is no volume. If you see, there is no volume as compared to if you see this volume, this day volume and this day volume. Do you agree that this volume is less? Agreed? So this was a breakaway with energy, with lots of volume, with lots of shares bought. This breakaway is an exhaustion. ठीक है यार, पहुंच गए हैं अभी. I have reached the destination. Now it's a breakaway. So sooner or later, it might start moving sideways. So if you have any share where there is an exhibit of breakaway gap at the bottom, and after a few days, if you see a gap like this with less volume, be cautious. Stay in the trade only as long as it is above this line. Okay. If it is going down, you can plan to exit. So far, so good. Breakaway gap and exhaustion gap. Can I have yes if it is too clear? You can just write down your notes, and then this thing. One more thing is there. there is an exhaustion gap when the price is coming down, that time also. Okay, I just put one example here. Now, when the prices are, where kahan gaya? हाँ, ये रहा. First, I'll hide the volumes. See, one exhaustion gap we saw when it is going up, right? When it is going up, finally there will be a gap up with a very less volume. Similarly, when the prices are falling down, even the prices get tired of falling down. Okay, they'll fall. There is a fall like here in Asian Paints from 25th July, it is just kept on falling till October. So July, August, September, October, 4 months, the price is falling. Now the price gets exhausted while it is falling down and it stops falling. How it is indicated is, first of all, the best indicator, this is the best indicator you can have is, one is after falling for continuously for long time, there is a gap. There is a gap between this candle and this candle. That is point number one. Point number two, you will find a huge volume when there is a fall. So the characteristics of exhaustion, when the fall is ending, like many people wait for it to, for the correct price to come. If you are waiting for a long time, wait for two phenomena to happen. One is let it fall, let it fall. Finally, when you see there is a gap and there is a lot of volume, that is the end of the fall. There is a likelihood that the price will go up. You can again buy at above the high or something like that and take the trade. Okay, so KK is asking, gaps have to be seen alternate days. Yes, that's what we have to see. It has to be seen between this and this. Okay. So there is a gap down. This is a gap down with the volume. So this is the end of the uh, fall. So that is how Japanese use. So they use it when the trend begins. So they will wait for a trend to start with a gap. They prefer, if a trend is starting with a gap, they will ride the wave. When it is coming down and there is a breakaway gap, gap down with a lot of volume, they will start buying it. Okay. So Jyoti is asking how to get the volume bar. I have shared the video on how to use Trading View. You can go through it. You'll get volume bar there. Okay, fine. So breakaway and exhaustion, both clear to everyone? Can I have yes if it is clear? Yes. Great. Now we will use the gap as a support and resistance. Okay. So what I have done is how many of you practiced the reversal patterns, or how many of you attended the program and forgot about reversal patterns? Type yes. Yes. Okay, great. At least honest confession by KK. Okay. How many of you attended the webinar, saw the video, went back to Trading View and actually started finding the reversal patterns? Type yes. Okay. Those who have attended the webinar, went back and watched the video, went to Trading View and started to find the reversal patterns, type RP. Fantastic, fantastic. So great, thanks a lot and congratulations. Those who actually put effort to see the reversal patterns, see the video, went back to Trading View and searched for reversal patterns. I can assure you, I can guarantee you people will be earning a lot of money. Those who have not done that, don't only attend the webinars. My motto is very clear: gain knowledge, take action, earn money. If you only come here and gain knowledge and you don't go back and practice, believe me, you will forget. I'm not saying something like that, some sarcastic way, but it's my suggestion from my bottom of my heart. It is my suggestion. Please go back and practice if you are serious about earning money in stock market. Okay. So second is gap as a support. Okay. Now, those who have studied the reversal pattern or those who are going and studying the reversal pattern, uh, let's see. See, there was a gap in Asian Paints. Gentlemen, is it okay if you focus in the class? I see some people started discussing on Bank Nifty and all. So we will take it up in question hour session. Can we keep our discussions? I don't know. The corporate world, we always say, okay, let's discuss in the same room. So and I'm sure all those people are from corporate world who have started the discussion on Bank Nifty right now. So please hold on, come back. Okay, otherwise then we'll miss the bus. Okay. Now, if you can see here, there is a gap. Okay, I'll remove the volumes. See, this high is 3024 and the low here is 3029. So there is a gap of 5 points between the high of 26th October and low of 27th October. So far, so good? Yes. So we have a gap here. So what I will do is I will put a cross here. Now, if you see this level, how it is used is in future, if you see a reversal pattern, you remember, right? I said two phenomena are very important. One is the downtrend. Second is the reversal pattern. This is a reversal pattern, right? This is a morning start, trend reversal pattern. So this is a trend reversal pattern. Should happen at support. So if you see, this is the gap. I have drawn this line at the level of gap. This gap acts as a support. I don't know how, but that is what theory says, and that what it proves, that whenever the price comes down, if you see a reversal pattern at the level where the gap was there in past, take the trade, ride the trend, the success trade rate will be high. Everyone got the point? How this is the gap, this is the level, it acts as a support. Whenever in future you see a reversal pattern forming, take the trade. Okay, it is likely to go up. Again, see, again in future also, see what has happened is, see, it has taken a reversal pattern, it went up, after so many days it went down, and see, even today, from where did it bounce? It bounced from the level of this gap. That's why the Japanese are they love the gaps, because gaps are the secret support resistance level from where the market takes support or takes resistance, and these are the hidden support resistance. See, this level acted as support here, the price went up. For last few many days it was coming down, it came here, stopped exactly at that level and went back. Yes. How many of you are seeing the magic of gaps and how the support resistance level is formed? Same way, see here also there is a gap here at this location. If you see, there is a gap from here to here, there is a gap here. If I draw a line here and a line here, you can see the price went up, it faced a resistance, it went down, it formed a reversal pattern, again it came, and at the level of gap which was formed here, it faced resistance, then it crossed resistance, then it went up, again coming down, it tried to hold on at that support or resistance level, did not hold and go down. So knowing this is what the gaps are used by Japanese, they will draw the lines, they will see how the price is reacting. If the price is reacting, if these levels are honored, it is honored here, it is honored here, believe me, when it is going back, it will face resistance first here and it will go up. Price in range of gaps, that is a magic. So let's see one more example. I've just downloaded the gaps where all gaps were there. Let's say this is Bajaj FinServ. Okay, and this was 382021. Okay, see here, this is a gap between high and low. So if we draw a line here, there is a possibility, this was the gap, right? 38, Bajaj FinServ 382021. Yeah, so 382021. There was a gap, the price went up and it came down, it took support at this level, went up, went down, started consolidation. Once it broke away from here, again it took support and go. So this is how you can see the gaps, use of gaps as a support. So you can draw the line at the gaps and see how it is behaving. If it is forming a reversal pattern, closing above the gap, take the trade, it will go up. Second, when was the gap? 1810. Okay, so where is 1810? 10, 18. Okay, so this is 1810. There is no, here it is the gap. So here is the gap between here to here. There is a gap. If we draw a line, it will act as a resistance. So when it is crossing down, it has come here. See, this gap has acted as a resistance. This 1810 gap here, the price went down, went up, it went till the gap of 1810, bounced from here and went down. This is the magic of gaps. See, this level, this gap I did not create, right? I just found this gap, I draw a line. Just recently it went till here and fell down. Tejas is asking how we can find the gaps. There are tools available, charting and all tools are available to find the gaps. But if you are following a chart, if you are following any script, you will come to know where is the gap. Then let's take one more example of Bajaj, some other stock, Bajaj Finance. Okay. When was the gap? 26/11/2021. Okay, so this is the gap here, and it is okay. So it will act. It did not act as a support. Now, since it has gone down, it will be a little challenge for Bajaj Finance to cross this level. It will go sideways for some days here, right? Here is one gap, here is one gap. So it will face difficulty in going up. Bajaj Finance will face difficulty while going up from here to here in next few days. Okay, so with that, we come to the end of the session. If you have any questions, just type in your name. I'll come back to you. Okay, Abhishek, yeah, and Vikas, okay. Okay, yeah, Abhishek, go ahead.
Namaste, sir. Good evening.
Very good evening.
Sir, Bank Nifty की बात कर रहे थे. Can you please open Bank Nifty futures?
Futures? No, I will only open Bank Nifty. Huh?
Chalo, open.
To confuse people.
ठीक है. Open Bank Nifty.
Okay.
I would have to check कि उसमें gap बना है या नहीं, but मैंने Bank Nifty futures में check. हाँ, see, 7-8 दिसंबर के बीच में गैप बना है.
This gap is there. यहाँ
नो
पे
नो नो नो, उससे पहले सर, उससे पहले 7 और 8 दिसंबर के बीच में,
ओके,
ये वाला.
हाँ
यहाँ से और इधर रिवर्सल पैटर्न भी बना है, एनगल्फिंग, बुलिश
करेक्ट
एनगल्फिंग, राइट.
करेक्ट.
तो इज इट वर्थवाइल के यहाँ से मतलब कल फिर इसमें बाय ट्रेड लिया जाए?
हाँ
आई
ले
हैव
लीजिए.
अनदर. अच्छा, ले लीजिए. मेरे पास एक और क्वेश्चन है, पर मैं भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स को कंफ्यूज नहीं करना चाहता.
हाँ
इचिमोको से रिलेटेड है, क्योंकि इचिमोको हमें आगे रेजिस्टेंस दिख रहा है. इसके
हाँ.
भी फ्लैट एसकेबी है, बहुत थोड़ा सा ही ऊपर इसके फ्लैट एसकेबी है, काफी बड़ी.
हम्म.
तो मतलब शुड आई कंसिडर दैट, या उसको एसकेबी के ऊपर
ऑफ
जाने दूं
कोर्स
उसके
लगा के
बाद?
चलो ना. सी यू हैव टू प्ले द हाई प्रोबेबिलिटी गेम, एज सिंपल एज दैट.
हम्म
करेक्ट. सी एंड यू डोंट हैव टू वरी. अभी डाउ जोन्स वैसे भी 2% गिर चुका है. कल छुट्टी है, कल भी अगर उनका कुछ गिरा तो वैसे भी यू विल नॉट टेक द ट्रेड, नो.
राइट.
So don't worry, but otherwise going as per the gaps, purely as per the gaps, yes, this is support level, bullish engulfing. There is a possibility that it will go up. So
ओके.
that is a possibility definitely as per the gap theory. यहाँ पे भी एक gap है, 26 नवंबर का gap है, 8 दिसंबर का gap है. So there is 2 gaps. This is island form. Definitely this is support level. And it might go till here. See, this is a gap here, correct? So how far
Right.
it might go? So this is how far it is likely to go with the immediate effect. So this is the support level which is there. This is the resistance level. You can match it with Ichimoku. If that is matching with here, buy above this and close your trade at this location.
Okay, sir.
Fine?
Fine, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah? Okay, great. Thank you. I'll come by sequence. Okay. So yeah, Vikas Chaturvedi, go ahead, please.
Yeah, see, one question is covered by Abhishek already, so I'll
Great.
skip that. Second is this true even for say 5 minutes candle or 15 minutes candle also?
If
Only
you
for
see,
day
it is
candle.
very difficult for a 5-minute candle during the day to have that gap. But if you are finding it will be true for that also.
Yeah, because it is we found in 5 minutes even today a few times there is a gap.
In Bank
So
Nifty,
I just wanted to check that it's okay. 1 day is good enough, but 5
in Bank
minutes
Nifty,
we
you want
had
to see
some.
where you want to see 5 minutes.
5 minutes, I tell you, you come behind. Not here.
You are looking from
Okay, I'll.
gap perspective for intraday. It is very simple. I'll tell you one technique.
Yeah.
See, this is the closing.
Can you see this one? I tell you,
नहीं
this
मैं आपको
time is
इंट्राडे टेक्निक ही
around
बता रहा हूँ.
1.
आप इंट्राडे टेक्निक ही सुन लीजिए मेरे से. See, this is the last 5-minute candle of 24 Jan, right?
Yeah.
It gapped down. This is the 5-minute candle of 9:15, right?
Correct.
So what you have to do is you have to every day morning wait for 5 minutes to happen. Find a candle where you have a significant gap, buy above the high, and take a trade till here for 8 to 20 points. Come out. Scalping.
Okay.
5 minutes scalping.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Okay, great. Yeah, RK, go ahead, please.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir,
Motherson Sumi Systems.
Huh?
Motherson Sumi Systems.
No, wait. I'll come by sequence. So RK has put his name, so I'll just answer RK's question and then I'll go as per sequence. If you have question, just type your name. I'll come to you. Yeah, RK.
Sir,
Yeah.
my question is on the reversal pattern the other day. Kind of Sipla today. I wanted to explain.
Sipla.
Yeah. I watched it and I felt yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a reversal pattern.
Yes.
And it went up today. Yes.
Pattern. Yeah. So did I do the right thing? One is it is falling. One signal you said it's falling. Second, the
No, this is
green
pakka
candle
reversal
is
pattern, no
above,
doubt about it. This is a pakka reversal pattern.
and I also check the support, sir. If you draw a line
हाँ
and go back, there are supports. That
हाँ
also I
so
checked. You asked us to check support.
हाँ correct. So
Supports
why?
are, of course, you have to take a little above. It's a
No, it's
reversal
okay. It's
pattern.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is support. This is support here. It is supporting here. It has formed a reversal pattern with a confirmation candle today. So it's a perfect trade. What is you should not have a doubt. You just follow, trail it, right? Yeah, today's low you can put as a stop loss. Just keep trailing, and as soon as it
Yeah.
reaches at this level, you book your profit. That's it, and
Thank you,
enjoy
sir.
the money. Go and
Sir,
celebrate, have a party.
sir, I was what level I exit?
This is
I
the
mean,
level 2.
target.
This is the level 1. If you can
Okay.
exit 50% here, 50% here, or you can trail it by the low of everyday low, you can trail till it reaches here and take the profit.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Thank
Good.
you, sir.
Good. Good
The
reversal
moment I
pattern.
saw
This
the,
is a good observation. Yes.
I could make it out that is exactly fitting into the teachings. I said immediately went for it. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Great. Great. So enjoy the money also. You have to party. Take your family for party. Whatever money is there, बड़ा पाव आएगा या पिज्जा आएगा या पूरा buffet party आएगा, जो भी party आएगा, take your family for party. Okay.
सर मसाला चाय में आपके लिए छोड़ देंगे सर. वड़ा पाव आपका नाम पे.
Okay. Great. So let's go ahead. When should we withdraw? You have to like buy, see, like what we did, right? Gunvin Kaur, like we bought RK bought at a reversal pattern. You have to see where is the resistance, and then you have to like you have to trade till that time. So you have to more webinars yet to come. So you have to use those all the findings clubbed together. You can use it. Okay, any gaps found today or yesterday? Okay, sorry for asking different questions. Any comment on TCS buyback? It is 100% buyback for retail investor. No, they will offer how much they want to buy back. Whoever wants to sell it, they will sell it to TCS. Infosys keeps doing it. TCS keeps doing it. It's a normal thing for them. So Kamal is asking some shares which are going high for a few days, and when we place order, then they do not sell. Any reason? Because of the circuit, lower circuit or higher circuit must be hit. So that's why you are not able to sell. Upper circuit is still okay. Lower circuit, if it is if the lower circuit is getting hit, you will not be able to sell it. Okay, so Rushi Solanki, yeah, go ahead, please.
हेलो सर.
Hi.
हाँ सर, अभी एक बात ऐसा पूछना था कि सर आप अपना पूरा कोर्स कब ला रहे हो सर?
नहीं, पूरा कोर्स है ना, पर अभी ये आप इसका आनंद लीजिए ना, ये अभी जो ट्यूसडे थर्सडे को हो रहा है उसमें.
ओके, तो अभी थोड़े दिन यही कंटिन्यू करना पड़ेगा
हाँ,
सर?
ये बेसिक फाउंडेशन है एक्चुअली. ये
Okay.
मतलब ये बहुत ही बेसिक है. जब तक आपको, जैसे हम कोई गाड़ी वगैरह चलाना सीखते ना, तो रेसिंग ट्रैक पे हम बाद में जाएंगे. पहले एटलीस्ट चलाना तो सीख ले कि गियर कैसे चेंज करना है, क्लच कैसे चेंज करना है, स्टीयरिंग कैसे संभालना है ना.
ओके.
तो ये आप
Yes, yes,
समझ
yes.
लीजिए करीब 30 टॉपिक्स के आसपास है. 3 4 5 हो चुके हैं और अराउंड 10-20 टॉपिक्स हैं. तो अगर आप उनको देख लेंगे तो
Okay.
एक एटलीस्ट एक बेसिक वो तो आ जाएगा, एक हैंग आ जाएगा.
हाँ सर, थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस, यस, थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्डअप हो रहा है.
मेरा है कोर्स है, फुल फ्लेजेड कोर्स है जिसमें मैं एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ. बट उसमें वो मैं नहीं चाहता कि आप सीधे उस पे जाएं या मैं उसको ऑफर भी करूं जब तक आपको एटलीस्ट बेसिक्स ना हो जाए, है ना.
ओके.
तब तो वो करने का फायदा भी है, नहीं तो वो करके क्या फायदा हुआ, पैसे नहीं कमा पाए तो फिर क्या फायदा,
यस यस,
है ना.
ओके.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, Praveen, go ahead. I'll stop recording. I think